Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. I have so much footage of this game. I realized it was pretty ambitious to try to put every single boss battle on here. I'm going to start making some videos on different quest lines rather. There's just endless content. This is such a huge game. I'll never run out of things to post for this. So anyway, we're going to do Patch's quest line here, and you're going to want to come over. For me, it's easiest to go to the Artist Shack because you don't have to worry about trying to climb down these cliffs over here. But we're going to visit Murkwater Cave, which I believe is around this area. So let's go ahead and head that way. You can do this pretty early on in the game. I'm exceptionally far. I could go ahead and finish the game if I wasn't trying to complete every single quest line. Alright. Well, that works. Right, and we want to get down right here. Whatever reason, that was weird. That would be the reason. You to help me, dude. Don't do it. God. Got this, dude. Alright. Well, there's that too. So watch out when you're coming to get patches. Just ruined everything for me. Alright. Should have known this would be here. Alright, and I do recommend you completing Patch's questline pretty much completely until reaching up to a certain point, which we'll go over. This leads into another questline later in the game. You can do it without, of course, just winding up there on your own. There's a couple different ways to get there, but I would definitely say this is a better way for the storyline as far as that goes. Seeing as I thought that was it, you can tell I've never been here before. I'm just going off the fact that I know this is where we run into him at. So, excuse my lack of knowledge here. Where is he?
Well. Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief. The gods demand repentance. Cough up your coin. All of it.
Now, don't use your summons here. I do know that for a fact because, I mean, he's not very hard anyways, but he's got a couple of simple attacks. Of course, the spear, so you wouldn't want to take any jump attacks because he will stop you. He does have this kind of mid-range attack where he breathes whatever it is on you. Well, you shouldn't have too hard of a time. Let him take his attacks.
Wait, please. I surrender.
As soon as he's down to half health, he gives up. Like I said, if you have your summons, they won't realize this and they will continue to kill Patches. If you do accidentally kill Patches, of course you can't complete his quest line, but you can still take his belts to the Witches of the Round Table and get access to his stash for his shop.
Stranger, I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
Alright, well let's that next time out of the way. I'm gonna travel somewhere else really quick, and we can continue through there too as well.
Well, nice of you to drop in finally. It's all a bit ad hoc, but I'm sure you'll find something. And welcome to Patch's Emporium, where you won't need a refund, because everything's top notch. Wondering what's inside the treasure chest. Well, cheers for that.
Alright, you're gonna want to open Patch's chest. If you've experienced this before, it's just like being taken to Celia Crystal Tunnel. This is not as bad, but
you scheming little thief. The gods demand vengeance.
I guess this isn't really on Patches. We did try to steal his shit, right? I mean, and here we are. See how quickly I can take him out. Thanks, buddy. What are you doing? Oh my god. How did he not die? Why is my horse invisible again? Damn it. Alright, so of course you don't have to take everybody out here, whatever, but you're going to want to get out of this area. Oh. So, pretty simple. You can't travel to another side of Grace until you reach one on foot and rest there. Because everything's invisible, I think, still. Oh, I can see some people over here, but as soon as that glitch starts, everyone goes invisible still. Need a patch to update and fix that, whatever the issue is. It's been since day one. But let's move on to the second part of Patch's quest line. Alright, for the second part of Patch's quest, or the second area where you're going to run into him, you're going to see him on the scenic isle right at the campsite next to the site of Grace. For those of you who haven't yet, you're going to need to pass through Stormville's main castle area, whether you defeat Godric or not. But you're just going to continue to head northwest and find a little raised area with a campfire, and you'll see Patches right here. Speak with him, and this is where some of these quest lines start to stick together. Again, I'm only going to bring this up to the point not to ruin everything, to the point where these three quests run into each other with Patches. So this is part 2, pulling up another quest line as well, as we'll see.
It's been a long.
Just doubling up on bloody fingers, Patches.
Cheers for that.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and talk to him, and he's going to point out
No trouble to me.
that Raya's over here. Let me see, speaking
By the
of,
way, have you met that girl Raya? She's a strange one, but I believe she was in need of help.
alright, so the closest structure that I'm aware of looks to be right here. We should have a blind chick NPC. Who needs a necklace?
The thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back.
Alright. Look for the abandoned home down the way. Alright, now that we found Raya, we're going to go ahead and go over to the shack she's talking about. Oh, wow. Here we go. It's over in this area. So let's just go ahead and head that way. We should be able to spot it once we're actually over there. You're not going to see a landmark on your map. It's going to help you locate it, but she doesn't give you any direction either. Just an abandoned house down the way. What is up with this glitch today? Visible torrent. Alright, here's the shack. Almost right on.
What are you looking at? You trying to start something, mate?
Maybe. Give me the necklace, dude.
Ah, that necklace what you're after, is it?
I'll pay you,
Well,
man.
don't try nothing, neither.
That's fine. You can obviously kill this guy and just take his shit. I'm gonna pay for it.
Take it. Thing's no damn use to anyone anyway. Your bloody idea, mate. Don't come crying to me later.
Alright. And let's head back over to Raya.
Oh, yes. That is my missing necklace. Please, take this.
Alright, so you have an invitation to the Volcano Manor now. This is where the third quest line that I said all ties in together. There's a couple different ways to get there.
Seek the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erd Tree. Most tarnished are doomed to wander the outskirts of the lands between, peering wistfully at the towering Erd Tree. But you are no ordinary tarnished. And once that is proven, the Volcano Manor will fully extend its invitation to fight amongst a family of champions.
Alright, so we have an invitation now. Alright, now there's a couple of different ways that we can get to the volcano. You can do it on foot like I did. I wanted to finish these quest lines and get the full story out of it, what I could. But let's go ahead and go to Raya Lucaria and see if we can take Patch's quest line to get there. Alright, you're going to want to start off, if you've been here previously, the schoolhouse classroom in Raya Lucaria. To get to the area, it's the easiest way to access the area that Patches is referring to with the Iron Virgin. A couple things to keep in mind here. There is this really cool talisman at the bottom. You may want to kill the Iron Virgin one time and get through, grab a couple of items there. The Longtail Cat Talisman renders the wearer immune to fall damage, pretty valuable. There's going to be a lot of editing in this video. I just lost over 60,000 runes because I forgot to pick them up, and you have to die a very specific way. So, with that being the case, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Damn it. How did I die from the same exact fall last time? I didn't even take any damage. Come on. There we go. Took some damage. The reason being is we have to... Oh, damn. You have to die an exact way in order to make it to where we're trying to go here. You can't just get captured and brought inside of it. I thought that you just needed to get captured by the Iron Virgin. That's not the case. It'll spit you back out and continue to kill you. And then if you get killed in any other way other than being inside of the Iron Virgin, you just simply die. Alright, so once you get all the way to the bottom here, again, depending on your health, maybe you can take some fall damage like I did. Attempt to at least. Then you're gonna want to get hurt. Alright, now. That should be enough to kill me. Alright. You die. Teleport. There we go. That's the way to get here. Finally. It's very specific, like I said. Once you get here, it can be very hard to get away from here. And if you're early on in the game, be careful. You will potentially get stuck in this area and not be able to get out. Continue to die. Have a very hard time getting through. So make sure you're ready to take on this fight before you actually go here. I'm in for a really rough ride if not. Lava's bad. Don't forget about that. And you did technically die, so you are going to lose everything. Just be aware of that as well, it appears. I'll try to see if there's another way that we can get through and get everything back, but it's probably just not worth it at this point, seeing as I lost everything trying to get here prior to actually making it. Alright. We're going to continue making our way through. As I said, this can be a very hard area if you're not ready to take on this fight. Just know what you're getting yourself into. Making your way deeper and deeper. What do you have for me? Down, oh down. Yes, that's the way I'm going. I want to go home. Oh, I want to go home. I bet you do. Guys don't end up like him. Well done. Thanks. Try ranged battle. Alright. You with the wand. Alright, we're definitely gonna take a quick rest here. Alright, for the sake of the video and my time that's going to be spent editing, I really hope that I don't die again here. This is what I was talking about, just make sure that you're ready for this, because you can get stuck here in this never-ending cycle of death. I do know there's a glitch that happened to me just now. It wouldn't let me summons. I'm actually going to use my lone wolf ashes here again. I used Mimic Tier the last time. He's not doing too much damage. I just want to take some of the attention off myself, and I don't really want to take the hit to my health in the beginning here, seeing as I had an issue. Oh, they're invisible. Another glitch. Alright, now we're down to one. Thank you. He can hit you a second time on the way pulling back too, so just be aware of that. Don't let him grab you. You do manage to make it. Roll away because he will grab you again immediately. For some health. Be on the way back. Wow. That was really frustrating. I'm not going to include every single time that I died there, but that was rough. Now we can finally get out of here. Alright, so since patches can be a pain in the ass to find, and he's not spawning in my game where he's supposed to be, I'm going to have to do some more editing and find out exactly where Patches is, because he's supposed to be here in these fucking bushes, and he's not. Alright, so, taking it back a bit, I think my game's glitched out. Of course, try to make a video and tell you where everything's at, and it's not where it's supposed to be, so. After defeating the Virgins, you're going to come out here at Mount Gelmir location. You're going to need to travel all the way around to get back to the area we need to be, and I'm going to show you how to get there. But basically, Patch is supposed to now be at this first Mount Gelmir campsite just to the west. I'm gonna go ahead and show you where he should be, but he is not. Alright, so you can easily mess up where the NPC is going to spawn next. Obviously, I've had some issues with locating Patches. I'm going to go back and see if there's any way I can fix that. But yeah, let's go ahead. I restarted the game because I was having a glitch that makes everybody invisible, including Torrent. Hopefully I fixed that, and maybe Patches will come back to where he's supposed to be. Let's go ahead and take a look at where Patches is supposed to be now. I already joined the Volcano Manor, which may have caused an issue with Patches spawning. You're supposed to kind of run into him at this area. Alright, well, at least everyone's not invisible this time. I can see them. Alright, still do not see Patches. Patches is supposed to be here in this patch of grass. I believe it's this one. So, those of you who don't break your game some way, there's going to be some shining rocks here, and Patches will kick you off the side. But actually, I think it's this bush. This is where Patches should be. Somewhere close. Anyway, back to the Volcano Manor. Oh, here's Patches. Alright, well, sorry I can't include everything like I said. He wasn't here previously when I joined the manor, but you can get the cutscene with Patches betraying you and kicking you off the edge. If you happen to miss that, simply teleport, restart your game if necessary, since he wasn't here for me prior to me restarting my game, and he should be in this location here. So excluding the one location that I showed you, Patches wasn't there in my game. Everything's included.
Joined the manor, huh? I don't believe it. Didn't think you had it in you. All good though. We're on the same side now.
Alright, and that is as far as I'm going to go with Patches questline, because it merges with the Volcano questline, and I kind of want to do a video on that as well. These all kind of merge together, and Patches' new location after all of this is going to be the Bridge to the Shaded Castle, which is going to be in this location right here on the map. I'll go ahead and show you. I'll probably do a video with Patches' final location as well, but as far as his quest line, it seems to pretty much end and merge into another quest line at this point. So that's going to be all for this video, guys. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.